Chenin Blanc is known to produce all the styles of wine, from the sparkling wine, the noble late harvest, the MCC. But because it's such a grape known to be able to be turned into different styles, the question is, if you let the Chenin Blanc be Chenin Blanc, what do you get? And I think that's what Wade Metzer, who is from Metzer Wine, has been trying to achieve with this cuvée Montane, or Montane, or Berg. It's dry wineland, dry vineyards, bush vine, Chenin Blanc, from Stellenbosch, at the foot of the Elderberg, and very exciting Chenin Blanc. What do you think of it, Kathy?
Really lovely. So, another wine that you're going to remember for the colour because of the age, and except this one, when you tilt the glass, it seems as if all the colour is gathering towards the middle and leaving the rim really quite white, whereas some of the others we've tasted are not looking like that. This is showing really beautiful Stellenbosch fruit, which for me is a mix of that white peach that I get from the Swartland, but also a yellow cling peach. So it's a mix of white and yellow peach, and there's a herb that's kind of fine and leafy herb, fresh herbal character to it as well. And a little bit of quince, kweper, on the nose as well. On the palate, it's got a relatively soft acidity compared to the other wines that we've had in the lineup today. And it's rounded, but again, there's this lovely quince dryness on the finish and such a beautiful texture. For me, this wine is, it's not a silky texture, it's not a satiny texture, it's actually got texture. So maybe like a velvet that you're rubbing up the wrong way.
I see what you mean.
Not quite a corduroy and not quite a jean. So it's midway between there. But it's
like a purple rain from Prince type of velvet.
That's it.
Okay.
Some of that chunky velvet. But it's just such a lovely and fresh wine, and dare I say, unfruity, which is what the beauty is, obviously, about wine. That once the primary fruit falls away or changes into something else,
it's evolving. Yes,
it's evolving, and you get all this additional elements that speak to you in the glass.
But that's why I find as well different type of herbs more than spices on it, and had as well a touch of fennel and almost roasted celeriac that gives this a touch of sweetness with a greenness, but not with sweetness like with sugar, just the way it's giving the texture this amplitude. And this is a very ample wine for a wine which is dry, which is not highly alcoholic like we can do these days. It's a very good balance. And probably the old vines, because it's a heritage vineyard that Wade is using, is probably offering this amplitude, this palate weight. And that's what happens when you do very little in the winemaking and you hope nothing goes wrong. That's what Chenin should be to its core.
It's beautiful, it's really beautiful. And I like the use of the word amplify, or the old vines actually amplify the Chenin character. No, that's wrong. The restrained winemaking, the hands-off approach, amplifies the character that the old wines bring.
Exactly, there's no trick, no makeup, no trying to hide or make the wine taste something different. That's really the terroir and a grape. And like a great winemaker, we just hope that nothing goes wrong.
Hope so. Cross fingers.
Well done.